Hello and welcome to the first game of this best out of 3 that will decide which one of these two teams will have a guaranteed ticket out of the group stages and will be able to join Roxkiss and DD Dota in the next phase of these qualifiers. Qualifiers for the International 3 Western qualifiers, e.g. beating down Cupid Pandas before they got here with Mousesports, winning 2-1 from IC Cup before that. And these two, which are considered to be even, well, not only the favorites of this group, favorites of Group B, but also for a lot of people the favorites to take the entire thing. And we are going to be seeing them fighting up each other, fighting up against each other. And there's no delay on the stream, nope. I can just apologize for my muck-up straight away when you hear them. It's all cool. Anyways, we are going to be seeing No Nature's Prophet. We're not going to be seeing a Magnus nor a Wisp. We still, of course, have the Lifestealer and the Lone Druid and the Nyx Assassin in the pool. Keeper of the Light is going to be the last band there, so Lifestealer Jo, perhaps again. Of course, we saw that in the previous game, worked out wonders as Jo did not die a single time. And of course, also, a Storm Spirit still in the pool. Why change something if it's not broken? They are, of course, also in the Bat Rider making it through. He doesn't make it through that often. So that's kind of nice. Of course, already something that they can do up against that Lifestealer. With the Lasso being there. And we are going to be seeing what they're going to be adding to that one. And if EG is going to be with their next two picks, going to be adding a Storm Spear to their lineup. Because I think actually it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, really, it worked out wonders in the previous game. Why not try it again? Darkseer is going to be the pickup for Mousesports. So they have got 2 solo lanes sorted. Also 2 solo lanes that could potentially be in the jungle. So they have a lot of versatility. They could, in theory, have the solo lane mid and the solo hard lane being covered. But they could also have a solo mid and a jungle hero having covered that. Or solo suicide lane and a jungle hero. There's a lot of options for them right now. Even solo safe lane, obviously, as well.
5 seconds
so just 2 heroes that are very versatile, and we're going to be seeing what EG picks up next. They haven't... Never mind, they are now ticking into their bonus time.
Reserve time.
Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin, I should say. Nyx and Nyx Assassin. Gonna, of course, be the one to counter that Bat Rider, because it does counter the Bat Rider if you just walk into that Firefly. You have got yourself the Spiked Carapace on. Bat Rider will be stunned, and they counter the Bat Rider with the Shadow Demon, so no Storm. And they're just going for 2 supports, so in theory, having now a solid trial lane complete could actually go for an aggressive trial lane, even though with only 1 shutdown. Maybe not too good here to do this, but we'll find out. As we're going to be seeing what Mousesports picks up before we jump ourselves over to the next banning phase. The next pick for Mousesports, though, it can be basically anything they can secure their carry. Maybe something like a gyrocopter. They can try to go for a support that they want to have, that they're afraid that EG will ban out, because if they go for something like a gyrocopter, they're going to have a lot of supports getting banned, and that's something that you probably don't want to be having. So maybe a Bane, of course that is something that you can do up against a Lifestealer, but maybe something that works more AoE oriented, because you do have your Darkseer there. You can, of course, try to go for a bit of a combo-wombo combination there. And it is still the gyrocopter. There is maybe like 8 to 10 second lag on the stream. That is only due to just the normal, you know, traffic from my codes, my frames to the Twitch frames though. Like there's no... There's of course a slight delay. You can't see it at the exact timing that I see it also in DotaTV, because I am casting it using the DotaTV as well, of course. So, slight delay. We're going to be seeing the Jakiro getting banned out, because as I said, I mean, you might want to be having your supports getting banned out if you know that there is not going to be a support yet upon Mousesports' lineup. So the Jakiro is the first one. We might see the Bane getting banned out still as well. Of course, not only to not be able to have him counter the Lifestealer, but also to not be able to set up a Rocket Barrage for the gyrocopter, as we're going to be seeing the Juggernaut, the one to get banned out on the side of Mousesports. Interestingly enough, I mean, I wasn't really expecting that from EG. But of course, a lot of possibilities for them still there. Last time we saw them go for a Tidehunter and a Storm, so they could do the same thing again, and I hope actually that they do, because it was very enjoyable to watch, and I'm curious to see how Mousesports responds to that one, as there is indeed a Bane ban by EG. Storm, though, unfortunately not going to be in the pool because he just got banned out. Queen of Pain's still in there as well as the Puck. Also 2 heroes that could potentially go for that Lifestealer bomb. Might not be as solid as Storm, but you know, next bomb is next bomb. And there goes a Rubik. Last support that EG can ban out before Mousesports soon has a chance to pick one up. Mousesports themselves thinking about what they're going to be banning out. Is it going to be the Queen of Pain? Is it going to be the Puck? It is going to be the Puck. So that's one of the 2 that I mentioned. Of course, Queen of Pain's still in. Going to be have to pick up now probably if they really want to have it, because there is still a small chance that Mousesports actually want to pick it up for themselves. But a Queen of Pain up against a Bat Rider is really not an easy thing to do, because that turn rate being so low, it is really, really, really annoying. And I'm not sure if EG really wants to do that. Or if they rather want to go for something entirely different, maybe going for, I don't know, actually, Beastmaster. Something more tanky, rather. Remaining. But we're gonna see it. As EG taking their time again, once again. Oh. Sorry. Awkwardness at its finest. There we go. And let's see what they have in store. Lone Druid is gonna be their long laner, so not yet going for their mid laner. The Mousesports have the next chance to pick up someone, and supports still desperately needed. We still have the Lina in the pool, but normally Lina is picked up if you have yourself a solid disable first, so maybe they want to go for something like that. And with solid disables I mean something like Lion Shadow Shaman or Vengeful Spirit or something like that, but let's see what they're actually going to be going for. We still also have got the Disruptor in the pool, but they're going to go for the Leshrac still in the pool. Same story as the Lina, I guess. Also needs a bit of a setup stun. But Lesu can actually do that as well as a vacuum, by the way, if you're communicating properly. Night Stalker, oh my god. Loving it. It is not a Queen of Pain, it is not a Storm, but Night Stalker is gonna be bringing us a lot of aggression on the map. Bring it. Thank you. I'm happy to see this. And I would be like I would be crazy if you weren't happy to see this. You would be crazy, that is, because I wouldn't be crazy, because you're the one that's crazy, because I'm not me. I'm not crazy. No.
5 seconds remaining.
Mousesports last pickup. Something with the setup stun. Now it's all the more important, because Night Stalker is very hard to catch out with that Split Earth. Slowing him down might be something as well that they want to have. There you go. It's my cable. Sorry. You wanted to catch my cable, though. That's it. That's not really good. Sand King. There's the setup stun.
EG's turn.
This is the second time today that we see the Sand King Leshrac combination, even though the previous time that we saw it, it was actually an Asian Dota. So not European, as we are here in the European scene. We are here with the International West Qualifiers. Winners bracket, Group B, EG, Mousesports. And this is game number 1, so we'll see who is gonna be taking this game, as I'll turn off the directed camera and we'll jump ourselves right in. We see Demon playing the Night Stalker, and everybody knows Demon as a high risk, high reward player. And we are gonna be seeing him on a Night Stalker. Now, what better hero for a high risk, high reward player than to play a hero that at nighttime you can risk a lot and get a lot in return as well. So I'm really excited to see this. Hoping for EG that is gonna be working out. We're gonna see Beatis playing his Shadow Demon, Bamboo on the Lifestealer. Fear will be playing the Nyx Assassin. Will be Jo playing the Lone Druid this game, and everybody of EG roaming bottom. And they are gonna be able to see the Sand King soon. That is gonna be Synderen instantly backing off, because it is Synderen playing the Sand King for Mousesports on the Radiant side. Puss is gonna be on the Leshrac for this game. Black will be playing his Gyrocopter, of course, and you've got the combination of Burrow Strike, Split Earth, Rocket Barrage. A very dangerous combination, should this indeed be an aggressive trail lane from EG. We are going to be having in the mid lane, it is going to be Fada playing his Bat Rider, as he is going to go for a fast bottle. Actually, yeah, picked up everything by himself, good boy. We are going to have Koikfa, of course, on his Darkseer going towards the top lane, and he actually got pulled some regen. Puss gave him some regen. So that is gonna be our lineup, and we are actually gonna be having an aggressive tri lane. So if you've got the disruption to set things up with, Impale to follow up, and the open wounds as well. You kind of need to wait until level 2 on the Shadow Demon before you can really do something though, because you need that Soul Catcher. And if you go at level 1, I mean the Burrow Strike will still be there, the Split Earth will still be there, and it's just really annoying. But let's see how successful they're gonna be here on this bottom lane, because that is of course gonna be the question. A word already being gone down for Mousesports, just to make sure they see all the rotations that are going to be done. There is a sentry ward for Fear if he wants to use it, but he probably doesn't want to use it until his counter ward for the creep spawn is going to get counter warded, if that makes sense. In the meantime, Black of course hasn't spec'd up anything just yet, realizing that he might need Rocket Barrage if he's going to go aggressive, might need Flak Cannon to push everything back, as if his supports are no longer there. I mean, you kind of have to be careful with specking up something just yet, and rather just wait for level 2 until you can have all. Maybe even a homing missile that he really wants. We'll find out though. In the meantime, this is going to be the lane that we're going to be spending most of our time at. While it's daytime, I don't think there's going to be anything happening here on the top lane. Sticky napalms are going to be annoying, yes, but that's about it. Don't think Demon will actually die from that, as he is using his Void, of course, to get the last hits going there to get his bottle up real fast. We're going to be having Koikfa almost killing off the bear, actually. Jo not having a panda bear, quite disappointing with that, but he does have a very low bear due to all those iron shells, and he is going to actually resummon it, so that is going to be good for Koikfa for sure, as he surges himself away. But also that lane, nobody should be dying until level 5, and I say level 5 because that is when the lone druid gets himself the entangle. If he gets that level 3 panda bear, or rather just bear, he will get the entangle and he'll be able to make a difference on the lane, and he'll just get lucky and win the lane, or not get lucky and just play it the same thing as he did earlier. Demon almost got enough to get his bottle, which is quite delayed actually. Has got of course the magic stick. I mean, that's the reason why he is a bit slower than normal, because of that magic stick, but it also allows him to be on the lane longer. I mean, he just doesn't really need the bottle just yet, because he has that magic stick those magic stick charges to heal him back up again, and he's actually gonna be going for the minute rune. It is 2-minute rune still. It is gonna be the regen. So nice one for him, even though he didn't really need it specifically, but he is gonna be able to spam out a bit more voids to try and get his last hits up even a bit more, and his bottle is actually on its way. It's actually boots first. Who cares about a bottle if you get stick charges all the time? I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Bamboo! 12 for 10. Actually, a lot of the nice up on him. We have Black, of course, the one that's trying to get some farm in that bottom lane. 6 for 1. So he has been shut down quite a bit. However, the counter wards have been done. So there will be creeps again soon, and that will mean that Mousesports will be getting a bit more farm and experience there on that bottom lane. As the Darkseer is actually tower skipping the creeps a bit, so in theory he should be pulling up ahead most of all the last hits in the nice, because he shouldn't be missing anything. There was actually Demon roaming around a bit, doesn't get anything done, or maybe still trying. It is daytime though, I'm not quite sure if he really thinks he can do that, but who knows. Walking back and forth is fun also. Yep. That is fun indeed. Oh, Bamboo. Nope, we're not going to be going for this. It's just passing through. Just want to be going for the wards, but they have to be careful, because one burrow strike can mean a lot. Disruption up on Black. They are going to be maybe going for something. Open wounds up on Black as well. They're just nuking everything on him, but Beta is taking a lot of harassment and will be the first blood. It will be Black going down. Cinnamon still very low and will get picked up as well. Will be going down, courtesy of Bamboo's Lifestealer, and that should be all she wrote, unless someone makes a big mistake. Another Impale is gonna come, gonna be hitting up on Black. The Rocket Barrage goes up, but it doesn't matter. One more hit will do the job if they can reach it, and they cannot reach him. Open wounds up on Pass. Here comes Sinrin once again though. There is no rage up on Bamboo, or at least not in time, and he goes down. That slow overextension at its finest. And it's going to be 2 for 1 in the end, with Bamboo not being able to enjoy his one kill that he actually got, because he goes down straight after that. But in the meantime, there was actually a big dive. Koikfa, I'm not sure where he thought he was going to go. He's going to go down with BD actually coming around. That was a dive / chase coming off from the top lane. Unfortunately, not able to see the top of it. But, yeah. As for the chat, You can watch this game with other casters as well. You are free to do so, so you don't need to stick around here. Actually, better yet, the Good Studio and both Join Dota and the Good Studio have got amazing production value for this match. If you don't like my casting, then just watch elsewhere. It's very simple. But I guess he muted me already. Oh well, Betrider picks up Night Stalker in the mid lane. That was the first time Lasso was used. It is still daytime as well. As Night Stalker can't really do that much just yet, so. Good pick up for Fada. Gonna be able to press the tower a bit there, as we're gonna be seeing Black actually picking up 2 circlets. Gonna go for probably still a Ring of Aquila, and just maybe even for 2 race bands just in case. In the meantime, Fear. Kinda like, okay, you know, EG, aggressive trial lane, great, amazing, I like it. Aggressive trial lane means aggression, means kills, means action. I'm a caster, I like action. So, then they're up against an aggressive trial lane that has a burrow strike and a split earth. And all of a sudden, they can't be that aggressive anymore, but I'm kinda still, like, they don't have the creep clamps blocked anymore, and I'm kinda expecting something from EG to turn this around. Because they need to be able to do something, otherwise they're just losing this lane. And okay, they are winning top lane, granted, but they're not really winning mid lane, even though maybe now they are, with Fada being harassed here. Gonna be able to try and fly away, should be able to do that. There is gonna be another Void though, needs vision, and the bottle charges will actually be enough. Fada is gonna be just fine, will be able to TP himself out. Quakefire in the meantime, 44 for 0. Like, I can't really call this a win on the top lane. Jo, I mean, he's doing really well, don't get me wrong. But you know, to say that it's a win on top is not really the case. EG basically, if they're not losing their lane, they're playing it even, which means that on no lane they're actually getting out ahead, and that's something that they need to have. They need to come out ahead. They need to be able to do this. At least at one lane. Maybe right now with Demon being level 6 and also being in the nighttime, you might see some more action from EG. Might see some more rotation, as of course, I mean, when I just came to Dota, and that was about that was more than a bit more than a year ago, and I started casting about a year ago, and you know, one of my favorite phrases then to say, because you know, I heard Synderen say it a lot, was that Night Stalker needs a good first nighttime, and Night Stalker at that point was picked up very early on and very often also. He's going to be popping a smoke. So we're going to see if EG is actually going to be able to do that. Now later on I have also been told that if you're getting free farm and you're not sure that if you roam you actually can get some kills, then free farming is better than trying to go for kills that you can't get. As we're seeing Quakefire search himself away and Demon just hanging back knowing that he can't chase that anymore. I mean, that's why you don't try to gank it in Darkseer kinda. So he rotates back. He could have better stayed on the middle lane trying to get some farm. Now gonna be finding Fada there again. Fada was of course still building towards his Blink Dagger, wanna be able to just get an initiation going, and Demon just throws out a Void. Fada doesn't really care, it's just standing at the same location. He didn't care at all about that Void, really didn't do anything at all. Darkness being popped, which is not indicating that he's gonna be doing more action, it's just prolonging the night, or at least making the night longer. Something that you often do if you're a Night Stalker. You get the level 7, you get your Nights, you get your Darkness, you pop it instantly. Just to make sure you get the most out of all the night times, and just make sure that it's nighttime most of the time. If that makes sense. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Bamboo. 39 for 17. I mean, he's doing okay, don't get me wrong. On farm he's doing okay, but his supports are kind of suffering. And I say supports, but right now it's only Beatis. And the supports of Mousesports actually a bit suffering more. Level 4 still open. Mouz, the burst strike on cooldown, but here comes Fada ready with the lasso. Disruption is there, and the lasso gonna be hitting up on Bamboo, but it's gonna be Synderen that already is dropped down. Fada in trouble. Flame Break helping out, but he'll still drop as well. 2 for 0. Pass entangled. Plus, you're dead. You're gone. Demon coming in to help save the day, and EG overall rotating with everybody. This was 5 heroes up against 3. Sorry, rephrase. 5 heroes up against 4. And able to take the fight. Very convincing, and the only downside that you can think of it right now is that they're not going to get anything in return for that fight. Like, they got the kills, great, but they don't get a tower. They don't get any other control, and they're actually giving away a bit of free farm for Quickfire on the top lane, who's got 1300 gold already.
Tower is under attack.
As we see, is actually the highest now worth on the map. Then we're having Mouz Black having himself the treads complete. He didn't die, of course, in that encounter. He so far only got 2 last hits on kills out of the 3 kills that are there. In the meantime, we're going to be seeing Quickfire going down. The silence is there. The infest out helps out, and it's indeed Bamboo that takes credit for the kill. Bamboo rotating top. And with that kill, he's actually almost surpassing Quickfire on the net worth graph. And the top 4 is having 3 of EG there. And of course, EG, I mean, I have to say, personally, that looks cool, by the way. The clarity on those wings. By the way, no, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that EG is the favorite to take the entire qualifier, and looking very strong already. Looking very strong already in this matchup against Mouz, who are considered to be fan favorite number 2 in terms of who takes the entire qualifier. I'm very curious to see how they all match up against the Group A teams, though. But if they're going to be making that through, we don't know just yet. Well, one of these 2 teams is, for sure. Because the winner of this matchup will already move on to the next phase in the qualifiers. And will be up against Rock's Kiss on Friday. First tomorrow are, of course, the rest of Group B. We're going to be starting off with Cupid Pandas taking on IC Cup. And then the winner of that will face the loser of this. And that is where we stand. And then the winner of that one will be joining this team and DD and Rockskiss in the next phase. That's basically the way it goes. I hope you got that all in your head, because don't have any visual aid for this at the moment. But it's okay. Fada in the meantime almost got his blink dagger, just 500 gold needed. And he needs it soon too, because EG, looking to push on the top lane, have got that tier 1 tower in mind. No harm done yet to this tower completely. He's still on 1300 HP. The other 2 at least have been slightly damaged, but we're going to be seeing them trying to make a change here. And of course there's a bear helping out. They don't have fear though. He uses Vendetta to see if someone comes. As the push comes on here too, and here comes a TP. It's gonna be the Night Stalker Impale, hits upon 2. Here comes the Infest out. It is Demon. It is also Bamboo, and they pick up Fada while he is in the lasso, while he caught out someone. It is Sinrena trying to run away. Will be voided, will be running, will be slowed. TP in. Here comes Black, seeing if he can do something. No, he cannot. Disruption Soulcatcher up on him. They want to take him down. They can take him down as well. They're trying to help out, but it's not going to be enough. 3 dead on the side of Mousesports, and it is going to be EG. Then one more. They want pass, and they are able to do that. The Void will pick him up. It is going to be Quickfire, the last one alive for his team, running for his life. It was a fake push. I love it. Trying to pretend like they wanted to go for the tier 1 top, realizing that Mousesports would not want to fight them and would take the counter push in mid. TPing in with an infested Night Stalker. Having Fear already standing around there, and everybody else coming in to help out. And just abandoning that top tier 1. That's how badly EG wanted to fight. And they make it worth it. And they kill off 4 people, take no casualties, and are still going to be able to pick up a tower if they want to.
Double damage.
And that's that's going to be warrant for a tower dropping, as well as for the gold graph dropping, as well as for the experience graph dropping. And I mean tower, of course, the tier 1 tower mid went down, so that is a tower that dropped for that one. As we have got ourselves a Darkseer, almost get his mechanism complete. And if you're going to be having these 5 versus 5 skirmishes, you need to have that mechanism up. You need to be able to heal your team up after the initial burst. And I say that, and I realize that it's not just initial burst, it's just sustainable damage that both a Night Stalker and a Lifestealer can just continue to deal out. And with Fada going down there, of course, his Blink Dagger gonna get shut down a bit as well. Still almost has it, but he was a lot closer a moment ago. And with this Blink Dagger, he will be able to make a change on the map for sure. We'll be able to gank a bit more. We'll be able to grab someone and initiate a bit better. Maybe with a bit of help from the Shrek and the Sand King. But without, Yes is still there. He opens up. Gonna be last suit first, so Disruption is gonna be helping out. And that is gonna be a cooldown up on Fada from his teammate, hoping that he helps out. But Fada still goes down. Shadow Demon gets a kill. Vacuum in there. Here comes Koikfa looking for a pickup. Nice Darkseer wall. It is gonna be the Sinner that backs off though, and it looks like we had all the kills already going the way of EG, as in that one kill on Fada, and it looks like we're gonna see them backing off. Maybe Mousesports can get something on the return. Disruption, beat is, they're gonna go back in, or at least Bamboo's made them think they did, just so that they couldn't chase down Beatis. And that's gonna be EG backing off. Might not be the gank that they would have hoped for, but at least they stop Black from farming, they get a kill in return. Is not all bad, for especially not the stop Black from farming part, because that is the hero that can, in late game, and will, if given a chance, turn this game around the way of Mousesports. We know that Black can do it. He has done it so many times for them before. Question is EG gonna give him the chance? Not for now, for sure. We're gonna have 4k gold, favor of EG, experience graph, same story. I'm just checking it because we are 16 minutes into the game, and I'm kind of thinking that it is actually not that big of a difference, even though it looks like it is, but that's because we have 2 tier 1 towers going down and a whole bunch of creeps, or sorry, kills difference. But if you look at the farm, I mean, it's not too bad. The net worth, of course, is going to be Lifestealer as well as Jao's Lone Druid are very far ahead, but still, the Gyro as well as the Darkseer, and most importantly the Darkseer, doing pretty nice on the farm. Darkseer actually having a mechanism and getting stalked and probably getting killed off. Silence is there, Impale is there, no mech. He doesn't even pop it. Didn't even use the stick charges, knowing that he would be gone for, would be dead, would be doomed. In the meantime, Batrider though used his lasso, used his blink dagger to kill off Bamboo. So a return kill, very important one as well, because they just killed off a hero that was level 10. Well, the supports were still level 7 and 6, so they got a lot of experience from that kill. And they're going to be able to pick up the first tower on the side of EG as well, with Fada picking up the gold. And Fada, of course, also going for a BKB for himself, just to make sure that those voids, those silences, are not going to be an issue. And of course, also the Spike Carapace and the Impales, because that's going to be his counter. The Spike Carapace most importantly, but just everything. Disruption. You want to be able, like, if you're a Batrider, you want to be able to blink in, lasso, get out. You know, very simple. But if you're going to have a lot of heroes up on your opponent team that can actually stop you from doing that, like the Impale and the Disruption and the Spike Carapace and the Void, I mean, that's a lot. You want to be able to stop that, so BKB is a good choice for him. As, well, 5k gold in his net worth right now, still 2k behind the highest, which is going to be Jao's Lone Druid. Lone Druid, in the meantime, is still actually going for his Maelstrom. Actually has it complete right now. I like this build. It is a build that we haven't seen in a while, or at least we have seen it, but not in combination with just totally forgoing on the armlet. But I kind of like it. It kind of indicates, you know what, I want to fight and I want to be contributing already. Don't want to be going for a massive amount of farm time. You just want to be able to fight and push and fight and push and be with your team and gank and help push down those towers real fast. As the tier 1 tower bottom is the last one standing for Mousesports, and it's going to be the tower that EG wants to take down. And the Infest is there as well. Vendetta is on cooldown though. You just used it, of course. It's still only level 1 Vendetta. Looks like they're going to be trading this time. Is it going to be a fake trade? No, this time it's a real trade. They lose their tier 1 tower, can't TP, can't go for counter initiation. Fortification up on Mousesports goes off, but they can't defend this, and they know that too, so they let it go. At some points it's better to trade, just get yourself some gold rather than giving your opponents gold, and they know it too. And they're gonna actually try to force out some TPs. I'm not sure if they really want to fight this. They do have, of course, that epicenter, still only level 1 though. But they don't really have anything else, like the BKB is not ready. They do have the lasso. They can try to go for 4 and 5 fight if they manage to get a pick off with that Lincoln lasso. Bear standing around, just showing that there's someone close by, and instantly Mousesports back off. They realize what time it is, and they just wanted to make sure that EG still responded to their nudges and still wasted some gold in form of TPs and rotations. So that is all they got from it, and that's all they wanted, and they get it, and they back off. We already have got the bottom lane occupied by Fada, continuing to farm. If you look at at control though. EG. EG is the one that has it all. Wards. That scout out where everybody of Mouz is. Just to make sure that they know where they can and cannot rotate and where they have to go. Oh, whoa! Oops! What the hell? My father asking go? Of course, as you might know, EG is sitting in their team house right now, so this is a team house connection dropped. Maybe someone pull the plug. Oh, that is just, you know, yeah. Doesn't work that way. We're gonna wait until EG is back. As of course, I mean, this is a good position for EG to be in, apart from them being disconnected. By the way, DDoS can't work this way. This is no DDoS. DDoS goes slower, you know, it has to actually reach to that point where it actually breaks your connection. And you'll notice a lot of lag beforehand, so it's not DDoS. This is just, you know, power cable, boom, out. So I'm actually going to be seeing, because of course this all happened 6 minutes ago. So I'm already going to be checking if I'm going to be seeing. Oh no, the last the last tweet from the EG crew was actually in control tweeting that he was watching this. But that's it, so unfortunately no extra information. Yet, but that also means that it's probably not that big, and we'll probably have them reconnected back in because they're not going to have a 6 minute break without really saying anything about it, I'd say. But anyways, we can't really look at the net worth. We can look at the gold per minute though, as we have got reconnects back in. We have also got 4k gold in favor of EG. Still, they're not getting that far ahead, but that's because they're playing 5-man Dota a lot. And we do have the reconnects back in with the casters asking what's going on. Let's see if we can get an answer. Is people sleeping? Restarting router. Change internet. Restarting, getting a new IP. Just in case. For a lot of people, restarting your router actually means that you are indeed getting appointed a new IP address. So, what? Pancha Dota, Pananka Dota. There's no delay on my stream. You can check. And if they have to restart their router, then that means they're gonna be disconnected again. There they go. Well, that's that. We're having a nice break. Can look at some graphs. Yay. So we see that both Fear and Jo haven't died yet. Well, everybody of Mousesports have died at least once, with Black only dying once. Black actually still doesn't have any assists. And Fear actually been in 8 out of the 12 kills already. Without having died yet. And that's the highest involvement rate on their team. 8. Demon and Bamboo also an 8. Let's see if we look at Mousesports. We do of course have 4 kills for 12, so heavily in favor of EG in terms of kills. But Mousesports, they are well, they have got 2 people that have been involved in 3 kills, which is both the Sand King and the Leshrac. Just the combination that they can do with that, of course, that helps out. And of course 2 of those kills have been in the early game, have been in level 1. And other than that, well, Darkseer actually has only been involved in 1. That's kinda sad. Okay, I'll stop DDoSing now. We'll be fine. And of course the numbers that you see there and there are the numbers of pennants people have. I can actually do this right now. So in your store you can buy them. These are the pennants like eHome. I have Mousesports, I have EG as well. These 2. And why does it say games viewed 0? Oh, you have to actually equip them. There. Equipped. I don't know if I had a pennant equipped. But anyway. That is gonna be the pennants that you can that you can buy. The pennants are 80 cents, and there's actually gonna be some money going the way of the teams for that. Hey, nice one, people. We are waiting still for EG to come back from this. And while we wait for that, we can of course I can of course tell you that this is the winners bracket game to decide if EG or Mousesports is going to be moving on to the next group stage or the next stage for the international 2 qualifiers. And the other one still has to play the loser bracket finals tomorrow, up against the winner of QPET Pandas versus IC Cup. Two chances, that is what you get. Double elimination gives you 2 chances. And the internet of my laptop just failed. I don't like that. Maybe I should restart the laptop. That works. Everything okay? Hopefully. There are of course rules for these kind of things. If you want to check those out, you can find them on CyberGaming's website, cybergaming.com, I believe. Well, let's see what they're doing. I think we're just waiting for Fear and then we're gonna go again. Or almost, he should be almost back. I mean, if the rest of his team is back, the rest should be back as well. He should be back as well, rather. In the meantime, we see Black still building towards his BKB. Not going that fast though, but he's not been given the opportunity to farm that much, and he can't get really that much core gold with the towers. I mean, there are still 2 towers down instead of AG, but I don't like that. Restarting Steam. We can do that. We can indeed do that. In the meantime, well, I don't want to be showing the box, I'm sorry. That's bad production. But I can show you the brackets, like that's why I'm here. The brackets. Because you can see the path that the teams took. Mousesports beating IC Cup, it was a 2-1 victory. And they earned themselves a spot here. We saw QPET versus EG, where QPET was very convincing in their games. EG was very convincing in their games. QPET not so convincing in their games. But EG convincing to make it out 2-0. And now in the winners bracket finals. And the winner of this is going to be guaranteed a spot to not to the international, no, to the next phase of the qualifiers. Basically, the next phase is going to be the same as this one. So we have got 4 teams, and it will be a double elimination bracket of all 4. Even though at that point there will indeed be the grand finals of the 2 playing. And yes, QPET Panda still have another chance. They are going to be playing tomorrow against IC Cup. They have to win against those, and then they have to win against the loser of this. And oh my god, what that sound. That's a loud sound. Sorry guys. That was my laptop. But we are going to go again, so here we're back. Thanks for the wait. Yep, instant replays. It's the future. It is the future. Now just wait until more studios get that, because yeah, not a lot have that. It's, I've been told very expensive, the material for it, so shouldn't really blame the studios because casting doesn't really make any money. I mean, I'm living proof. Even though I'm not really a good example, I guess. We are still going to be having Fear showing up as a red dot on the map, but he is actually here, so we're just going to see him as a red thing, which is fine. We'll deal with that. And we are going to be seeing EG going for the Roshan. So let's see if they can successfully do that, of course. There is only one ward here for Mousesports that scouts that out. And that ward actually was enough. Mousesports are going to jump in. Fada going to be taking the lead. Flame Break helping out. Getting actually beat, is stuck on the high ground, but it's not too bad for a Shadow Demon. He would have otherwise maybe died, so, you know, not really where you want to be. Roshan goes down, Night Stalker. Picking up the Aegis, and actually EG, they're gonna go in, finding one, finding Koifa, gonna be helped a bit, but will still be dropping. He can't run from that, and it is gonna be Fada and the rest of his team that are just running for their lives right now because they cannot take this. EG though, not gonna be chasing this down, knowing that they would not really get anybody anymore because everybody backed off, but are gonna be rotating and are probably gonna be trying to take down the tier 2 tower bottom, where my camera is on its way to, but oh, there we go. Demon is just too fast. He has this actually infested lifestealer right now in him. Stop moving around. Let's see where he's gonna go. The rest of his team gonna go bottom. But Demon with that invis rune looking for a target. Can't really find it. Sees that the creeps are already gone. Oh, actually, find someone. Hello, Sinrin. You're dead. That was very fast. No hope. No hope for Sinrin there. And just in time to take down the tower still. Will be a good one. There's really nothing right now that Mousesports can do. Like teamfight wise, they've got themselves a cooldown, but they kinda are aiming to go for teamfight only if they know that they are ahead of EG, as in they have taken down at least one of their heroes with the lasso and just, you know, able to go for a 5-on-4 fight, because that's nice. And then you have an epicenter and that's great. But right now, can't really do it. And even so, they can't really fight at nighttime purely because of that Night Stalker. And then they are fighting against a team that is pretty damn tanky. So you got your epicenter, which is your team fight thing. But it's only level 1 because Sand King is only level 7, which is the lowest level in the game right now. And the lowest level on EG is actually level 9. And that's a pretty big difference. Let's see if EG is gonna jump this. Like I said, still not dead. They might want to go in. They find Koifa. They're gonna be silencing him up first. Looking for a target. Can't find it yet. Gonna go continue on Koifa instead. Mechanism helping out. It is gonna be a burst strike. Epicenter up on Fear, who gets himself away. Cooldown comes down. Fada doing what he can. It is gonna be the Darkseer that still goes down. Jail running away. His bear is already down, it looks like. We're gonna be seeing Fada still getting spiked carapace. There is a new bear. Split Earth gonna hit still up on Jail. Open wounds up on Pass. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. It's gonna be a kill. Basher proven to be worthy up on Bamboo, and the only one surviving on the side of Mousesports is gonna be Fada. And it was actually the Shadow Demon, the only one that died on the side of EG. That was a massacre. It started, I thought it was going okay for Mousesports at some point, but they just couldn't get those kills and they couldn't get that extra bit of damage. Once they got the gyro, once they got black, they couldn't get it done anymore. It's just not possible for them. And we are gonna be seeing them rotating. And, well, not even rotating, they're just gonna continue on mid. It's very simple. Continuing on mid, push at least to tier 2, maybe do a bit more than that if they can. If they get so lucky. Mousesports, of course, gonna try to stop that from happening. Gonna be finding the bear, vacuuming back. But not really finding anything else. Myself just chasing down Demon, but that's okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Courier with the Gem of True Sight. I like this courier, I think. Like a butterfly with a backpack. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I have decided it is so. And Mousesports now kind of forced to roam a bit together, or at least to farm together, because they can't afford themselves to get picked off, because they might lose so much more than just their tier 2 tower. It's not worth it anymore. Maybe they actually want to try to go for a fight. Might be a possibility as well. Okay. For my screen, still something is terribly wrong with Nick's Assassin's net worth, because he's still sitting on 100. And that's of course not true. That's just his current gold that you see. So his Dota is bugged for me. As we see the bear looking for an entangle, blink forward, impale. It is nighttime. It is gonna be Synderen that's gonna be going down first. And who are they gonna find next? Pass. Gonna be next. Quakefire, Demonic Purge. They shall not surge. It is gonna be Pass that goes down as well. Black, still alive, but not for long. Going down as well. It is gonna be Fada, the last one alive for his team, hiding inside the forest. Has got no TP. That's a bit of a shame. They find where he is. Shadow Poison hits. They realize he doesn't have a TP. But he does have a Blink Dagger. But they still see him because he has Shadow Poison on him. They have got a Blink Dagger up on the Nyx, I believe. Oh, fly forward. 3 stacks of Shadow Poison. Like I said, Vision is there, Shadow Poison is there, but do they really want to chase him? He's gonna be picking up a TP scroll once he hits the shop. There he goes. And they're not gonna chase anymore, realizing they might as well just push on. Waste his time. Seeing if they can do that. And actually, he's not even TPing. He doesn't have mana to TP. Wasting time at its finest. And no, he couldn't stay up there, up on that ledge. The moment that the Firefly would have roared out, he would have dropped to the ground like he did the first time that he got stuck in trees.
Radiant's bottom tower
As we see the bear going down, there will be a resummon, however. The pressure on the tier 3 is already pretty fierce. 650 HP left. But right now, if they want to push up, there's a whole bunch of people waiting for them. Mousesports has got all 5 heroes behind the tower, and they do have a blink in lasso if they want to try to initiate that way, but I don't think EG really wants to take it this way. They all continue to dominate the map. Maybe they go for a fake back, as we have seen them do before. Infest in Fear. Vendetta is there as well. There's no sentries. Bamboo and Fear might be able to find someone. Some unlucky soul that comes out of his base. Who is that unlucky soul? Is the question. Nobody. Nobody dares coming out of the base. Of course they saw that. They have got a ward in the base. So they knew it was at some point pointless to hope that someone might come out. And it's gonna be EG that is in the end the one that back off. And of course I will say again, the net worth on Fear is not correct. Not correct at all. We do have another Roshan in about 2.5 minutes, so we might see EG waiting for that, as Mousesports do not want to wait for that. And they might actually try to go for this. Fala. Just gonna go for a bit of farm first. And EG, they rotate. I have to say, there's a lot of 5-man Dota going on today in the Western thing. My phone wasn't ringing, it was just a buzz thing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
My phone never rings. My phone never rings. Wow. Anyways, anybody surprised to see the gold graph go on the way of EG? They have been winning the last couple of fights. That connection drop did wonders for them. Smoke up is there, EG. Seeing what they can find. At least they'll be able to find sentry wards. The 4 heroes gonna rotate here, and they're gonna be finding Synderen as well as Quakefire. The silence is there. Synderen won't be able to burst back, but gets surged away. Here comes Fada, looking for a lasso. Who is he gonna find? Synderen already going down. Quakefire is gonna be the next target. Pops the Ghost Scepter, pops the Darkseer Wall, actually doing a lot there. But will still be taken down. Nice cooldown. Slowing everybody down a bit, but other than that, not really doing anything, as we're gonna be seeing Nobody else getting taken down. Everybody of Mousesports running for their lives, even Farah able to get away in time. Realizing that he was no longer welcome there at the secret shop, TP'd himself out.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And the backdoor protection is a bit too much here for AG with the fortification, but now they can actually take it. Quite surprising that the backdoor protection was that well there. Melee creeps, or the creeps were still bashing on it, so quite surprising indeed. As we are going to be seeing Mousesports, well, I was going to say something smart about their position, but they're not in such a very smart position. They have to still hold on and just try to hold on, kinda. Try to make it. Try to hold on long enough for Black to be able to fight his way out of his base. As we're gonna see Synderen trying to burst strike away. Demonic Purge is still there though. And the bear as well. Infest out there. Bamboo looking for a chase, looking for Synderen. Synderen is gonna go down. Jo, the one to pick up the kill for that homing missile on the bear, is not going to be doing that much damage to him. None at all, actually, if it's going to get killed off. Yeah. As the chat points out. Circlets! Yay! Jero still has those. Found in the meantime, still building for his BKB. Right now it's going to come slow though. And you can start to wonder, maybe a 4-star would have been better to just, you know, go for the whole, at best defense is a good offense thing. Demon in the meantime, going for an Aghanim, going for the Radar Night Stalker.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Of course, a brilliant thing to have if you're going to be having yourselves a bit of a ganking lineup with both a Nyx and a Life Stealer hanging around there. Nyx, who does have a 4-staff and a Blink Dagger. Hasn't died yet. Fear has been in 14 out of the 25 kills, and it's 5 to 25. EG, looking good. Looking very good even. Mousesports in a corner. The question is, can they fight themselves out of there? Oh, more importantly, can Black fight himself out of there? Going for maybe a desperation rapier. Smarter choice might have been, well, might be, of course, the MKB, but if you think that an MKB is gonna save you now, think again. You need way more than that. So maybe a desperation rapier wouldn't be too bad of an idea, but even that, is he gonna be able to farm that? He's got 700 gold in his inventory right now, and AG, they just took another Roshan. Are they really gonna wait?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Until Jero has that rapier? Or are they going to be laying down the pressure? There's one tier 2 tower left standing. We saw it in the previous game, and I said it then as well. How safe do you want to be? Do you want to just try to continue farming on for another 10 minutes just to be sure? As we have got some in-game lag going on here. This is of course all on DotaTV. So don't worry, your connection to me, or to Twitch rather, is still pretty much fine. My connection to Twitch and your connection to Twitch are just fine. Unless you're having lag right now. Gonna be having the Radiant still upon the bear. It's gonna be a bit of an old-fashioned build for Jo. Having his Hyperstone there now as well. Gonna be going for that Assault Cuirass. As Bamboo picking himself up his own Hyperstone, so I'm not quite sure if that bear is gonna go for an Assault Cuirass anymore, because you normally only want one. Because having two is a bit pointless. You go for the aura, and it doesn't stack. Well, let's see what Black has in store for us. Is he going to be able to farm enough? It's the question. Espada is going to be TPing himself out of the bottom forest once more. Has got himself his BKB ready. And EG playing it safe as expected. They are having the timer at 5 PM, so it's going to be nighttime soon. And that might be their cue. How it goes darkness comes, and this is actually the artificial darkness. Because if you pop your darkness at the beginning of the nighttime, you can actually pop it again at the ending of the nighttime, and you make sure you have the double amount of nighttime that you can have normally.
Radiant's middle tower
Or
has
a longer
fallen.
nighttime than normally anyways. Especially if you have got yourself that Aghanim's helping out as well. The question is, how is he walking up that hill? Because there will still be a last two waiting for them, and even though Gyro is a bit underfarmed, if Mousesports can catch someone out and can drag someone back, there will still be a lot of damage, focus fire damage coming off on that target. So it is really tough, and maybe they should try to pick someone off before actually going in, and maybe that's exactly what they're going to be doing. They have an infest up on Fear. He has also got himself the Vendetta activated, and they're going to be going on the bottom lane. And they are waiting for the creep wave being brought there by Jail. And his assault grass is ready. And it's gonna be the Abyssal ready first for the life stealer, but still the Hyperstone there. Curious to see what he's gonna go for. Not a Vendetta? No, same one. And here comes the TPs. Mousesports pop the fortification, realize what's coming, realize Jo could never be here by himself. The last two is there though. Here comes the BKB from Fana, making sure that he can actually drag Jo back, but nothing really happens to Jo while he's being dragged back. The bear is bashing up on Cinnamon, who's trying to stay alive. Burrow strikes himself out. One bear dies, but there should be another bear as well. Cinnamon will still go down, courtesy of the Night Stalker. Quakefire gonna get entangled, gonna go down. That's 3 heroes down. The Shrek goes down as well, while the rest of EG is just bashing on the tier 3, who goes down. Everybody on EG really low, and this is the place where you miss your mechanism. They don't have a mechanism, and that's showing. We actually have got Night Stalker sitting very low, but he does of course have an earn charge 3 actually, so he can get himself back up again as the bear does the hard work for them, and will be bashing on the range Rex as well. So that is one range Rex, or one lane of Rex going down, and actually Blink in, infest out, gonna be going for Black once again. Black goes down for the second time because he already bought back, and that is gonna be the GG. Well played. EG playing it very solid, playing very solid Dota here, and are gonna be securing their first game in this best out of 3 to decide who goes to the next group phase. They will be playing another game. They will be playing game number 2 up against Mousesports. Mousesports, of course, went to force out a game number 3. We are going to see if that's possible for them. And if it's not, well, then they're going to have a chance tomorrow. Because, of course, this is a winner's bracket. So that means that even if you die here, even if you lose here, you'll be going on to the next round of the loser bracket. You'll be facing the winner of the matchup, that is IC Cup versus Cupid Pandas. That is going to be going on tomorrow at 5 p.m. 1700. So it's not over just yet, but we'll see first who is going to be winning the next game. Stick around. We're going to be having Mousesports versus EG winners bracket finals. It is going to be the Western qualifiers for the International 3. Don't go anywhere. More Dota 2 coming your way in just a moment.